Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the vintage paper girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm super excited you're here with me today. Welcome to all my brand new subscribers, as well as all of you who follow me all the time. Hugs and kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, guys. How is everybody? Are you good? I hope so. It's a beautiful sunny day here in California. We had lots of rain over last weekend and clouds and cold, and it was perfect, and I loved it because California needed it bad. I don't know how much of it got it. I do know the LA area got it. They haven't been doing the news. I guess the fires are out. I don't know. I'm going to have to go look it up online, I guess. I didn't see it on the regular news. Hasn't been covering it. So I'm sure hoping, because we prayed and prayed, all of us. Thank you for your prayers for LA because they needed it to get those doggone fires out. So I'm praying they're out. And now the mop up begins. It didn't rain so much to cause mudslides, but it rained enough to hopefully get the flames out or help the firefighters and all the big Bore bombers get in there and knock that fire down. So today I have a very fun project for you. But before we get going, I wanted to show off a few things like I always do. I always go over our last project, which was this beautiful little tag booklet. We made this, and I told you I would decorate it, and I did. When you take that out, that's what you see. So it was the video before this. Now, people say to me, well, how do I find your videos? Well, first of all, you need to subscribe. It makes it so much easier for you to do that. For you to find me, if you subscribe. And when you subscribe, and I don't know, everybody's iPads are different, but mine, when I hit subscriptions, see that down there? And let's say I find my video. Well, let me see if I can find one. Okay. So,
if you're struggling with forgetfulness.
No, I don't want that. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. When you find one of my videos, right, and you're watching it and you love it, okay, and it says Laurette, the vintage paper girl, tap on that. This will bring up all my videos, right? And if you go to video, you hit this little word that says video up here. Then what it'll do is it'll show you all my videos in order of most recent to the oldest. So it'll be like the one I made today, the one I made that day, the one I made that day, and that. So it'll go backwards, right? So you can find the project I did before. So again, if you have one of my videos up, say this one is up,
loving my videos, liking,
and you go right there.
Hold on,
let me shut her up. She's a big mouth. Okay, so let's go like that. Close that. So when you do that, you just hit the word videos. These are my videos in order, okay? And even if you don't subscribe, you can do that. But when you're a subscriber, what will happen is, depending upon your device, I get what's called notifications. See that little bell up there for me? It'll say 5. Okay, there's 5 notifications. Shows me all the newest videos, the newest comments. That's how I know where your comments are. Shows me all of that. I go to subscriptions. This shows me everybody I'm subscribed to and each of their most current videos. Or I can just tap on their whole page. There they are, Happiness and Crafting. I'm subscribed. Okay, so I can go back to all of them and see the most current things that are up for today. As of yesterday, it'll tell me how many days ago it was. So that's how you find my videos when you're looking for them and you don't know where they are, right? So, but that's how you find my videos. You find one that you like, you guys, thank you. And then you tap on that where it says my name, and it'll bring you up to my page, okay? And then you go to the word videos. I don't have any shorts, community, or home, I don't think. I don't know what's on there. I've never even looked. But that'll take you to all my videos from the most current to all the way down to 4 years ago, okay? So I just wanted to show you. I just noticed my iPad's all but dead. Yikes. Guess I better charge that puppy. So anyway, guys, little lesson today. So the last video I did was this one. So if you're wondering, where is that video? I just showed you how to find it. Go back and look it over. This is a tag here, and it does have a little tuck spot. And then here's another tag that I created. So you could stick a tag under here and have them 3 deep. I did a belly band with pearls and a cute little birdie. Well, it wasn't a belly band, excuse me, it was a pocket. Whoops, drop that out of the front. Okay. So all these can be written on. They're tiny, but they can be. And then we have a tag here with a cute little ticket. Then you flip it over, and I've got a belly band. There I did do the belly band. I knew I did. And then a pretty little tag there. So you could see I did all kinds of goodies. See? All right. I played up on the gold because this particular journal is Avec Amour by Stamperia, and it has a lot of gold in it. So I am just playing up the gold. That is part of it. Gold, and there's some copper. Rose gold. So I have all those colors I'll be using, and this is for a project that's coming up. I'm hoping to do that on the weekend crafting. So there's that one. Now I think we went over this last one, which was these cute little accordion bags that everybody's done. I've done a million of these. I have a number of videos, but I had made them with our little bags that we have in our shop currently. Isn't that pretty? So we have a pocket, and we have, I did 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is a video for that, right? And then I just put a piece of sari silk on there, tied it around, added a little bit of bling and a word. You know, I don't remember if I showed that to you. So anyway, I've got to fill this up because this is a thank you to go with the really tall folio I'm still working on. I have not finished this yet. I'm going to finish it on my own this week, I'm hoping. And I'll show it to you when it's done. And then, oh, I wanted to talk about that a minute. Someone said they finished theirs and they weren't happy because they didn't wait, of course. And that's okay. I don't blame them. I wouldn't wait for me either. But the thing about an accordion is there really is no front and back because it comes out like this, right? So your back can be a front or your front is the front. You can pick it out either way. But she said she just put straight lace on there and she kind of regretted it. Well, if you did, put a picture on it, hon. If you're not happy with the straight lace, add another photo, add some goodies. You can glue over that. Use your Fabri-Tac or any kind of glue. As you can see, I have everything in here ready to glue on. I just need to get back to it. I've had so many projects to do. And then, of course, as you know, myself and my husband were both ill. So I didn't get anywhere. I also want to share with you the most adorable new product we just got in the shop. These are library cards. And there's different designs. And they're on the front and the back of each card. And then, of course, they also come with the pockets. And then you decorate up the pockets. Yeah, sorry, I have 2 of everything there. You put it inside the pocket, glue it on, and you have a ready-made pocket. If you glue it on just around a couple sides, you could tuck something in. You could do whatever you like with that. It does come with sticky on the back, so it's up to you, you know, if you want to use that. But aren't these adorable? So these are new in our shop, okay? And then we have this gorgeous, beautiful, for those of you who like glitz and glam, we've got this gorgeous, bright gold sari bridal gown trim. Isn't that stunning? Now, before you cut it, before you use it, before you do anything with it when you get it, if it isn't already done for you, depends on whether Jolene has time to do that, you're going to take out a glue mat. You're going to flip this baby over carefully. You're going to get out your Fabri-Tac or fabric glue. There are strings. I don't know if you can see them. There are strings all along the back where it was all that stuff on the front is hand stitched in. I know this is extra work, but if you're going to use this kind of product, this particular one in particular, or any other like it, bridal lace, go over your strings with your Fabri-Tac, okay, on every string. It only takes a minute unless you have yards and yards of it. Then you just do it as you go. But what you're doing is you're sealing the beads on there. So when you cut, hopefully the goal is not to knock them off. I can't guarantee it, but you're going to have a lot less loss of beads and sequins and bling than you would otherwise. Now, one thing I like to do is go right along the edge. Now, let's say I know I'm going to cut it here. I will drop glue all on that area let it dry for a couple minutes, then go ahead and cut, right? So now this one will be ready for me to cut. If I'm unsure, I can always go back over it before I do it. But this is a great tip for you, especially if you're new at this, or even if you've been a long-time crafter, but you have not used these gorgeous trims before, but you want to zhuzh up your product. Now I'm going to set this to the side and let it dry. Couple of minutes is really all you need if you're in a hurry, but once it gets kind of tacky, then you can cut through it. But of course, you're going to have to clean your scissors after, right? And I showed y'all how to do that. So I know we're good to go on that. So I thought I'd share that with you while I was thinking about it. I was telling my daughter how to do it. So anyway, new products in the shop. Go have a peek. There's always something new and exciting in our shops. We always have something in there that maybe you didn't see before, you know. And if you are wondering, how do you find the shop and you're brand new? Sorry, guys, watch me daily. Watch me all the time. This is for the newbies. Design, Journal, and Supplies is the shop my daughter and I designed so that you can get all the goodies that you see me using. Not all, but the majority of the goodies you see me using, as well as tools, bottles, caps, things like that we use, bags. Every supply you could think of that I use. I mean, I don't know. There's others too that I haven't even got to yet that I'm planning to use. So if you do buy something and I haven't used it yet, chances are I will be. So don't be disappointed. I just can only work so fast, you guys. I get exhausted trying to keep up. And my daughter and I are always on the hunt for new things that we think will be exciting and fun for you to use in your work. So today's project, we're going to be using hearts. Now, we're not using them because it's Valentine's Day. I love hearts. I'm pulling out some supplies. I use them all the time. I use them year-round, and I use them in things like a Marie Antoinette or a vintage or Victorian or a Edwardian, any of those eras of journals that I make or projects I make, folios or whatever. I will use a heart. It's a great page filler. It's a great pocket filler, especially if you get big hearts. There's a lot of them out right now because of Valentine's Day. Now, one of the ones I'm going to be using is the paper cameo, and she has a beautiful Shades of Love. And look at all these yummy. I've already cut into them. Now, these are smaller than she does. These are now reduced to two, half a sheet, because they actually come. Let me grab the kit. This is a guest design team for the paper cameo, but they actually come this big, and then we reduced them down to half page small. We reduced them smaller so I could use them for this. But this is great to make all kinds of fun things with. So again, this is the paper cameo, and it's Shades of Love. So excuse the junk one there. She has a kit out, and then there are lots and lots and lots of kits. Ruby and Pearl has one. She's got a good one. Raindrop Lila, and I don't know who this other one is. Let's see, who is this one? I don't know the name of this gal. She's new to me and I can never remember her name. Vintage, no. I don't know. Vintage by Me. Yeah, she's got the brighter, more contemporary, if you like the more antique, vintage, gorgeous ones. Raindrop Lila. She has a beautiful kit out. Again, we made them smaller. This is the size. This makes a fabulous Victorian-looking journal. You can do a ring journal. And I had planned to do something with that, but I have not had time. I don't know. I'll get to it anytime soon, but who knows? I have my moments. But I can see using these hearts in any of the journals that I have going with her papers or any of the others. I love that look. So, but today we're going to start with, I cut one of every little color. Of course, I said we reduce these down, what we call 2-up on a page, 2 sets on a page. And I have inked some of them. I've put some gold on them. I don't know if you can see. I didn't do a very good job cutting these out. I will clean them up a little bit, but you could see they have gold foil on them. for the project I'm planning to do. And then these I haven't done anything with, so these has some gold leaf on them. And then I think this one is from, these might be, what's her name? Oh, Graphics Fairy. Sorry, drew a blank. So we're going to make some beautiful tall tags today. And I'm going to be using some file folders. I have, you know, scraps of file folders. And so right now I have these cut at, let's see, 7 1/4 by 3 1/4. My standard tag size for every journal is usually 3 by 6. But I made these a bit taller so I could put them in some taller journals. So you want to get yourself some kind of cardstock, or like I said, go to Dollar Tree or someplace, or we sell them too. We have file folders that you can get. Oh, Dollar Tree hasn't had them lately, so I don't know. Everybody's Dollar Tree is different, but we carry file folders too. So if you need file folders, if you want to cut them up, it's up to you. You know, or any kind of lightweight cardstock. Now, somebody asked me about cardstock. They're new. They don't understand. There are lots of weights of paper. Basic printer paper can be from 21 pounds, 28 pounds, 29 pounds, depending upon the maker, all the way up to, I use 32-pound bright white hammer mill printer paper for color. 32-pound bright white. That's what I use for my printer paper. Gives it body, and you can't see through it. The color doesn't bleed, but the lighter you go, the lighter the paper. Some people like really light papers for making flimsy, light little envelopes. Those are perfect. But if you want to have any body, if you're going to use a journal, I like the 32-pound. You get and it bright white gives you good intense color. If you want a lightweight cardstock, which you could use a presentation paper, it's 44-pound. 65-pound cardstock is standard cardstock weight. Will go through your printers, usually an HP anyway. And the 65-pound should pull through without, unless your printer's really, really old. 110-pound is the toughest, thickest cardstock that I use. I know it comes heavier. This is English weights. I don't know about UK or the other weights in Europe. Their numbers are different than ours. They figure out their stuff differently than we do. But pound-wise, you can look up a conversion chart, I believe, if you're in Europe, for what I'm telling you. So 65-pound is standard cardstock. I use 44, 48 to get these bright colors, and this is on a presentation paper or matte photo finish. Look at your poundages. 44 and up is light cardstock. Between 44 and 65 is light cardstock. Medium cardstock is 65 pounds up to 100. 110 is your heavyweight cardstock. That usually won't go through any of the printers I have. Now, if you have I have an inkjet. I don't have a laser. Laser may be different. Epson, I don't know about their printers. I only know about the HP. So hopefully that's helpful to you guys. If you've asked me the question, I have answered it for you. Okay, hopefully. Paper 21 to 32-pound, light cardstock 44 to up to 65. 65 to 100 is medium weight cardstock. 110 and over is heavy weight and probably won't go through your printer. Okay. Now, so we wanted to get some cardstock, and I've told you I've made these at 7.5. You can make them any height you want. I've gotten some antique book page. This is the worm paper from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I have a scanned copy of some vintage documents I have, and then I have some old vintage, Victorian papers. These are antiques here. This copy of an antique, a real antique, and then this is vintage old music that I purchased from Gail Agustinelli. She had packs for sale, but I believe she sold out now. So, okay. We're going to glue your writing onto your paper. You can use whatever you like to glue it on. I pre-cut, so you don't have to watch me do that. And I'm just going to lay it on here, and I can trim it after. I just want to make sure I cover the card as best I can. I'm going to use my bone folder. This is an ergonomic one. We have standard bone folders like this in our shop, okay? Actually, this one's getting pretty dirty from being in my little box there. I just noticed. Yuck. I don't like dirty tools. It drives me crazy. Okay. So you can use either one, whatever kind of... This one was purchased and given to me by my dear friend Stephanie. She gave that to me because she heard me saying I needed to get one, so she went and got it for me. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. You were a sweetheart. As always. We're going to cut this off. And this is printed on parchment paper, printer parchment paper. So that's a really pretty one. I don't know the weight on that. It's pretty lightweight. It's not very heavy. It's a good quality though, because you can't see through it, but it makes it look old. Old world. This is old, very old. Now, I'm not going to use my art glitter glue. Sometimes I find when I put lines on it, it will seep through and it stains it. So I don't want to stain it. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fill, Fabri-Fix. Fabri-Fix, Fabri-Tac, and 3-in-1 are all the same glue. 3-in-1 is the same. Depends on where you live, what you can get. Okay. I use all three. Whatever I can get my little hands on. And I'm using this one because there's no water in it, so it shouldn't leave any lines and damage the paper. I will flip it over, and I will... It's really hard to trim this paper. It's so light, but it does have fiber in it, so I believe it is considered rag paper. Okay, that one's, oops, trimmed up and ready to go. I'm going to prepare 3, okay? I don't know if we'll get to all 3 today. I don't think so, because I have to be done on time because Mr. Greg and I are having lunch together today, as it is his birthday when I'm making this, and we are having barbecue steak for lunch, artichokes. We don't eat meat very often, but for his birthday, he wanted meat, so we're having it. His favorite steak, artichokes, and baked potatoes. We're going to have it at lunch, so our body has a time to metabolize it. Okay, I'm going to move that over just a little, and I'm just going to lay it on there, and we'll cut around it like we always do. Again, we're going to use our bone folder to adhere the paper to each other, get it into the pores, so hopefully we stand a better chance of it not coming off. Then we're going to turn it over and cut it out. I think I'm going to cut straight across. Might be easier for using it later. I don't know. I might have made a big mistake there. We'll see. Oh, I just cut through a bunch of glue. So bad for these scissors, because then all of a sudden it won't cut, especially anything delicate. I can clean this up on my paper trimmer, and I might have to because it's looking wonky. Sometimes I trust my eye and hand to cut it. Sometimes I don't. So how is everybody? Are you all good? Everybody happy, healthy, safe, all that good stuff? I think I asked that. I hope you are. What are you guys doing though? Are you creating anything? Are you having any fun? I've kept the treble clefs because I really like them down the side. I don't really see any treble clefs. I thought there'd be some there, but I don't see any. Isn't that strange? Is there any on here? On this other side? No? Okay. I don't know if this is choir music or what. I'm not really sure. Oh, something stuck to my sleeve. Okay. I'm going to pull these up because they get in my way, as you know, drive me nuts. All right. So we have our tags. I am going to go ahead and put them in their tag shape now because of the way I'm going to do this. I need to know where my middle is and where everything is. So let me get my favorite one out. There it is. I just take an old card of some kind and I create my corners for me that I want to use. And once I cut the first one, I'll line up the others and we'll just, I flip the card over. I don't move this because I want to cut it from the same angle. When you cut at a weird angle, you're going to get a weird angle. You're not going to get a matching card topper. And because I'm also going to go ahead and round my corners, I like a little bit, a 1/4 inch rounder. Nothing, you know, super pronounced, just a little bit of something right there. Yep, I have to add some more glue there. All right, now I'm going to put this up to these. They should all be the same width. I think I cut them all the same. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, that one I should have flipped it over because I did do it from a different angle. And I know that if I do that, sometimes I get a weird angle. Oh, someone's looking for me. Might be my niece. She's getting married and I needed to order something for her. She's working on the wedding. They're DIYing a lot of their weddings. So she's my niece and my goddaughter. So my sweet girl. I don't think my iPad's even working, you guys. I don't even think I could check it. Oh, yeah. We got a guy that's kind of roaming the neighborhood and I can't. She wants me to look and I can't. It's like, I can't. We run the neighborhood watch, but I'm in the middle of doing a video. So sorry, sweetie. Can't do it. So now I haven't inked because depending upon what I use for hearts on these, which one I put on what, I am thinking I might want those on that. Do you think that's too busy? I know it's quite busy. Let me see. Do I like it on here? Oh, I like that on there, though. Now, I have these. Bet you this one's not going to get used right now. I have more hearts. I can go get some other hearts. It's not a big deal. Yeah. I am thinking, though, that on this one, I want some lace. So, I was thinking about using, we have this lace in our shop. Isn't this stunning? It's the most gorgeous lace. Then we can add... Yeah, that'd be pretty, wouldn't it? All right. I wanted to decide what was going where before I got going. Okay. I also have this lace. This lace is blue fern. I have a couple pieces because I have blue fern kits. I don't even know if blue fern's around anymore. I haven't heard anything about them in the longest time. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I think I'm going to use that. And what I'm going to do, and I'll show you in a minute, what makes it special, is I'm actually going to pull it up quite far. The only thing is I hate to waste this lace on the back side. You aren't going to see it. I want to add ribbon. What is what this is all about. I want a ribbon. We're just making pretty tags today. Oh my goodness. Oh, these scissors are dull. Dull, dull, dull. I need to get out my new scissors. Yeah, I had to change my tape. It wouldn't stay, and this one's not staying either. So and this is a heavy-duty Scotch tape. It's a, what do you call it? What do the guys like to use all the time? Duct tape? Yeah, it's a Scotch duct tape. I'm shocked. What I wanted to do is I want to put this ribbon through it and come up to the top and then add the hearts on it. I think it makes such a pretty tag. And I saw Who did I see do this? Come on, I know. It'll come to me. Just give me a minute. When I'm not thinking, it'll come back. Anyway, I think it was Rhonda. Oh, no, it was Pam at Glam Junk Journals did this, and I loved what she did. So I have to decide which one. I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to deviate. We're going to do a deviation. We are going to do this on here, just on the front. This is my creative brain at work, guys. So we're going to go and we're going to put that up there. And we're going to glue that on. And we're going to use Fabri-Tac. Absolutely. Now, you could make this as a belly band if you would like, which means you just put glue at the top and the bottom. And you don't, I'm going to push that down just a little bit. And you don't glue it down all the way. But when I put the hearts on, it may glue it down. So we'll see. Oh my gosh, I have a song stuck in my head. I loved the 80s music. I loved it. And so I had my husband go and find me, not just 80s, I want 80s dance music. And it was my favorite time. All the clothes, the jewelry, just, it was a happy time, happy music. It's when we had our kids, got our houses. You know, the 80s were just really good to us. Although my daughter was very ill at the time, the rest of it was good. So I love 80s music. So I had my hubby find me an 80s channel that I listened to. So I've got the song Two of Hearts stuck in my head. Isn't that funny? And I'm working on Hearts. I have to be careful because I don't want YouTube smacking me for it. So that's what we're going to do with that. Isn't that pretty? Then we can add other things in the middle, right? So you can add jewels. You can add all. Now, if I'm worried about that, which I am, let me grab my folder. If I didn't shove it onto the floor too far, now I can't reach it. Wait a minute. Oh, I have so much stuff stacked next to me. If it hits the floor, it's going to be a mess and a half. I have a folder full of non-sticky paper. Have a long non-sticky paper would be great. Kind of do. That might, oh, that's too big. We'll use one of those. So I'm thinking if I put this under here and then I glue the hearts on, I won't glue it to the card below. The only thing is it's hard for me to gauge where everything is. I think I can do it. I think I can, said the little train. Little train that could. Again, we're using Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fix, or 3-in-1. I'll do the same thing. I like Fabri-Fix because the smell doesn't bother me as much as some of the others. I use it for just about everything. Paper to paper, fabric to fabric, fabric to paper. On and on and on. Okay, see why I did that? So that the glue did not seep through. Now, I'm going to want to ink this, and I don't know what this is going to go in, so I will go ahead and use my vintage photo. I've been using all the other colors lately, so I'm going to go ahead and just lightly ink the edges. I believe we do have some lace similar to that. We have plenty of beautiful laces for you to use. If you don't have any lace, you can get some in our shop. And just buy a little bit. You don't have to buy a bunch like I do. I felt a little glue under there, so I want to make sure I got it out. And then, oh dear. If you're worried that you are getting a lot of glue and ink on your fingers and you're going to end up with your thumbprint forever immortalized in your tags, especially if you're working with Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix or 3-in-1, use some hand sanitizer, the moisturizing kind. It's got alcohol in it, and it will get rid of your ink and your glue off your hands. And it's easy to do while you're working, especially if you don't have water available to you. The glue just rolls right off, and it will take off most of the ink so that you're not having a messy surface when you want to keep things pristine and beautiful looking. Okay. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Now let's try this one. This one, I want to put this lace on. And like I said, we carry this one in the shop for sure. It's the newest one I found, and I adore it. I had Jolene stock it. What I do is I'll go through our vendors, and I look at different things, and I use a lot of different ones. Oh, that's a scrap, so technically that's a scrap. And I'll look at laces, and I'll look at ribbon, and I'll look at stamps, and I'll look at just all kinds of fun things. And when I do that, if it's something I think would be great in the shop, I'll purchase it first and try it out. See what I think, see if it's going to work for us. Sometimes things end up in the shop because, well, always they end up in the shop because I want to use them. I'm going to use them. They're going to be used in a video or in a, well, really a project, not so much a video, but even a project that I'm doing. I keep dragging all my sleeves through glue and glitter, and oh my goodness, it's a crazy thing. I don't know if I got enough. Probably, I put it on, when I put it on the heavy parts. Hopefully you were seeing what I was doing. I wasn't working off camera. This is such a pretty tag. Oh my gosh, it's going to be gorgeous. I hope. Hey, Greg. Yeah. I'm still doing a video, but Patty says that guy's out front. Would you take a look?
Yeah. And can you close your window? I'm not going to start. You know what? For you.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Had to talk to Mr. Greg for a minute there. We got a guy lurking in the neighborhood, and I want my husband to look, make sure she's okay. And then he told me to close my window because he's going to start the barbecue. Yay. Yum. It's his birthday lunch, but he has to barbecue because he got a Traeger barbecue. I know how to use a charcoal barbecue. Love to barbecue. Love, love, love it. But he likes this Traeger smoker thing. I told him, well, if you get that, you will be doing all of the meals from here on out, buddy. So, that you barbecue. I don't care if it's your birthday. I don't use that thing. I can't figure it out. So, plus the smell really bothers my sinuses and stuff, my asthma. So, had to close the window. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. I hate closing the window. All right, let me see what we're doing here. Oh, we're okay. We're not close. But when dinner's ready, I'm going to want to go because I want my steak nice and hot, my baked potato hot. As we're not going to do a dinner tonight, we're just going to have like a light dinner, probably salad or something. Sometimes being older, we like to, well, he always worked at night. So we ate our dinner at lunch together. Then he'd go off to work at 3 o'clock, and then I would just eat something light for dinner. And believe me, it was great because I really kept my weight down. Now that we're eating dinner at dinner, boy, the weight's going back on, and I don't like it. Neither does he. So we're going back to the heavier meal in the middle of the day. So, all right. So now we're going to drape this gold ribbon right across here. I do hate to cut off some of that, but you'll still see some of it. And I'm going to cut that off so I can work with it because having the roll attached to you is not my idea of fun. Did I throw that piece of tape away? I probably did because, I have a habit of throwing everything away on my desk. And I put the piece of tape off to the side so I wouldn't throw it away. And guess what I did? I threw it away. All right, I'll get another piece. No biggie. So what we want to do... I'm probably just going to kind of put a little bit underneath bare little just to keep it from moving around. I don't even know if I got anything on there. I think I did. Yeah, just a little bit. I just want to keep it from moving. You could still write on the back around the ribbon if you want to. Or if you put it on just at the top, you could use it as a belly band and move it around. But you could write down the sides. You could write your letter. Wouldn't that be cute? Or your little note or whatever you're writing in your journal. There's lots of things we put in our journals for those of you who are new. There are tons and tons and tons of different tags, journal cards, pockets, belly bands. A belly band is when it goes across here or here and allows you to slide something in under it. Like, okay, this is a belly band. And you could slide a journal card in there. A journal card is usually something that's printed on that side and blank on that side, so you can write on it. And here's your tag. A belly band is something that goes through the middle, which you saw me just do there, on a tag, which is fun, or a page, right? Pockets, there's hundreds of pockets and folders and folios and anything your heart can create, it can be done. Okay, so let's see, where's all the ones I did the gold on? I want all the gold ones. That one and that one. So what I wanted to do with this is I want to put like a heart, a heart, a heart, and a heart. So I want to stack my hearts. Aren't those cute? That will be gorgeous, especially in a Victorian or Rococo or something like that, because I can now add sparkles or glitter or beads or jewels to the middle of the hearts. Same with these. I can add more to this, and I probably will, which I should do while we're sitting here. Wait, we'll go back to this. Squirrel, one sec. No, there's a reason. Because when I want to use some stickles, and stickles takes a while to dry. So I just want to add a bit of stickles to give it a little bit of bling. Just a little bit. And then I hope he's talking to somebody. Maybe he's going to call the police. I don't know. Where's that guy lurking around? What I think is he parks in front of my neighbor's house every Friday, although it's Monday. And he didn't come this Friday. And gets out and goes somewhere down the street. I think he's having an affair with one of the gals in the neighborhood is what it is. And he doesn't want to be seen, so he parks far away and then walks up the street. I think there's a little hanky-panky going on there. Because I was trying to think about why would that guy do that. And he does it every week, which tells me maybe hubby's not home, or she's home from work, or he's home from work. I shouldn't assume it's a she. The world has changed. It could be anything. Anyone. Someone's having an affair is what I think. Whoever it is. See why I want to do this? Because I want it to dry while we're doing our video. And then at the end, I'll be able to show it to you and hopefully not mess it up too bad. I just highlight certain areas. That's how I do it. I'm doing it rather quickly. I usually take a little bit more time, but just use some stickles. Ow. Sorry, I banged the camera. Oh, hello. Hopefully I didn't give you guys a headache. But there, see what I did? Aren't they pretty? They're all decorated up. I need to put some more on that bottom one. Sometimes when I put it in the camera, I can see where I messed up. I'm at the bottom of these stickles, so it's tough to get it out. I have a great hubby. We're good at Neighborhood Watch. I've been doing Neighborhood Watch for 45 years. Well, 30 years maybe. Okay, let that one dry. Back to this one. Let's glue her down. You don't even see the ribbon on this one, unfortunately, because I'm using, what if I just use 3 maybe? Why don't I just use 3? I was thinking the 4 was pretty, but I kind of like that. We could just do the 3. That way you could see the ribbon. Yep. Let's do it. Let's do it. See, because I went and did the other one, it gave me a minute to think about what I was doing and what did I want to see. What was my goal there? Plus, it was covering up a lot of the lace underneath, and I didn't really want to do that. And thank you, Pam, from Glam Junk Journals. This was her idea. Well, similar to her idea, like her idea. She did card and the ribbon and hearts, but she didn't add the lace underneath. That's me. I don't remember what she put it onto, like what cards she used to do it. Oh, I just ripped that. Well, it shows you I didn't glue it on good the first time. Yeah, that's a problem with using vintage things. They rip so easy. Oh my gosh, because they're old, right? So you have to be careful when you're inking or... Gosh darn. Yeah, I'm inking. This is drying, so I'm giving it a minute before I do something else to it. So I figure I'll just go ahead and ink this one. So we're doing 3 cards right now. Give you a nice full... This is a great stack your stash. If you want hearts for future projects, do the colors and things that you think you might use, because you know your work, right? If you've been doing this a little bit, even if you haven't, I mean, I still have all these beautiful ones left to use that I've already pre-cut. So I'll put them in a little envelope or a little packet with the kit. So I have them already cut out, ready to go. I'm going to do something different with that one probably, but all right, we've got this one. Now I'm thinking that I want to use stickles here, but I want a different color. What color have I got here? Oh, all right. And I'm going to, see this white here? I don't know if you see it, but I'm going to put stickles in that area. He's talking to somebody. Maybe he's talking to my neighbor, Patty, one who called about this guy in front of our house all the time. She's a single lady with her daughter. And so my hubby and Joe and Edgar, when he's home, Joe and Edgar are my husband's buddies, friends. My friends too. They were actually Joe was my friend before he was Greg's friend, because my husband worked all the time. So Joe and I always did projects, and I would go ask him stuff because he's an engineer, and I'd say, can I do this? And he'd ask me about refinishing furniture and stains and what did I think and paint. So as he was home all the time, so we're all home in this neighborhood. We all work from our homes. So, or we're retired. Yeah, I'm really bumping the dimensions on these darling hearts from the paper cameo. Thank you, Nicola. She sent these to me. She said, I thought you might want to play with them. Oh, yeah. I do. Oh, gosh. Well, because there is glitter in this, it will plug up the hole a little bit. And then... probably looking at the top of my head, which is okay. My hair is clean, shiny. It's a little fuzzy today. Probably from the humidity is up. My hair always fuzzes in the humidity. So exciting, right? Just what you want to know. TMI. We talk about everything here. Well, not everything. We don't talk politics or religion. We don't talk about the politics of religion is what I should say. We do not talk about the current status of things that are going on, so please don't bring that to the channel. Your comment will immediately be dismissed. Okay? We're just having fun here. We talk about our personal selves and our lives, what we're doing, and our oh, that came out so good. Let me show you. It really bumped up the dimension. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, it really highlighted the dimension. I guess she has this antique piece, Nicola. And then she colorized it. And I'm using Stardust on this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Big old glob. I'm about out. I need to break open a brand new bottle. I pre-buy bottles. I buy 2 and 3 at a time because I use this so much. So I have a lot of it. Well, I did. I don't know. You know how you have ketchup or something in your cupboard and then you use it and you say, honey, we need more ketchup or whatever. And then you keep buying it thinking you don't have it, and then you'll have like 20 bottles. And so then you use the 20 bottles thinking there's still more in there, but there isn't. So it's kind of what happens with my stickles. Big project still coming, I promise. I haven't forgotten about it. I have to have time and energy, and I have had neither. So it's coming. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. Now, oh, I just ran my thumb across that. Good thing it was mostly dry. Yeah, this one's almost dry. See, it's got its stickles is working nicely. Isn't that a pretty tag though? I love this tag. I do. I love it. I know I'm going to be using it. And I know this one might be going into my Marie Antoinette. It might go into my Marie Antoinette one that I'm going to be making. So that's why I'm thinking, what else would I put on there for that era? I would probably put on jewels or roses, or I'm pulling out stuff. What have I got? I don't have a lot of small stuff, but I was thinking like maybe, ooh, what if we do that? Do I have another one of those? Yes, I must. Of course I do. I try to buy in bulk, so I don't have to, so I can at least have a couple of something. Because I'm thinking about putting this in the Marie Antoinette. Why do those look like they're from two different? One's rose gold and one's gold. Oh, what is this? Is this the rose gold or gold? Rose gold. Okay. Yeah, they're two different ones. So I want to make sure I use the same one on both. Rose gold. Okay, gold. All right. Oh, before I do that, because I gotta let it dry, I'm gonna trim the tops here, and I'm going to cut one at an angle going one way, and there. Pretty, right? Love it. Now we're gonna glue these on, and usually, always, the Fabri-Tac will keep it on there. I'm trying not to trash my nails, but it may not be able to be helped. Okay, because I just did it. Well, a day or so ago, but I've been resting, so it's not like I've been doing anything. Although, oh gosh, I did do a little interior decorating. I haven't done that in a long time. I haven't changed colors in my home in a long time. My walls are a very pretty icy blue, not baby blue, blue-gray. Well, I guess, I don't know what color you'd consider them. I think it's called sky or something like that. I don't know. Very pretty. Some teal, turquoisey colors, navy blue. It's all blues, oceany. But I've decided to add a soft blush pink to my living room, dining room, that are a combination. So yesterday I finally got all the Christmas put away. It's got to go back to storage, but finally got to do that. Isn't that pretty? I'm almost thinking I need something up there. It's bugging me. It is bugging me. Do I have maybe something different we could put up there? Oh, I love that. How about this? Maybe this? Oh, what was that? Where did it go? Oh. I also have rose gold and gold in that. And then I have this up here. Because I can cut the little thingy off of it if I want to put that up there. I really love that, but it's heavy. You heard how heavy it was when it hit the desk, right? I feel like those aren't going to do it. I feel like they're just not. Well, I guess I could do a third one. But then I'm going to want a fourth one, and I don't want 4. It should be an uneven number, or I just leave the 2. I'm going to think about that, honestly. I'm at a quandary as to what I want to, as to what I want to do. Well, I also have this one. It's very different. Or I could just put like a, no, not something totally different. I mean, I got pink too. I think I have white ones, clear. I'm looking for my clear one. Where's it put in? Oh, here's a clear one. Come on. Here it is, here it is, here it is. This is what I was looking for, right here, to make it totally different. I don't know. I'm going to wait. Because when I'm undecided, it's best to just wait because I'm going to mess it up. So I want to think about it, what I want to do. I may put like another, I could put a row of pearls or something down there. I know I like those. I got to let all of that dry, but I'll bring it up to you. And that's stunning. I still think I need another one up there. And then maybe put something else down there. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm almost sure. Let me see. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. So what do you think of this project? Nice and easy, not difficult, great for beginners, good for all of us, really, because it's just beautiful. And it allows us to be creative, make something gorgeous to go into our journals that we can stack our stash with it. Right? Definitely a stack your stash. Beautiful hearts to use. Look at that. We didn't get this one done, but that's okay. We will. I will at some point, or I'll just leave it as is and do something else with that, right? I mean, I do that. I don't always have to use everything, right? So let me move these guys out of the way. And there we go. So that's what we made today. Some beautiful hearts, heart tags that are not Valentine Day. I can't take it. I got to do it. I got to put it there. It's driving me nuts. There was something that just, you're like, it's got to be there. I can't take it. It's got to be up there. I don't know about the bottom. Maybe I'll put a row of pearls or something down there, but I got to finish this up. I don't like it unfinished. It's making me nuts. Oh, I know what could go on the bottom. Since I want to put this on Marie Antoinette. I mean, I don't know for a fact this will work, but let me see. Oh, gosh. Let me find. Oh, I think this is too wide, though. And it's silver. Wrong color. I have this one, but I think it's too heavy. I think it's going to be too heavy for the card, maybe. Let me see. Ooh, that's elegant. Definitely a Marie Antoinette or a Queen. It's just so bumpy, though, for this one. I usually try to keep that on, something that's more like a cover, but that's perfect. I just need something a little flatter. I've ordered some more of this, and I'm waiting for it to come in. I finally found some somewhere. I forget where. I was on a little shop that I'd never seen before. I went looking for it online. And I just cut it off the header because I don't need that header. But what I was thinking of was just putting that right across the bottom. It's delicate, it's pretty, but I don't know if I like that there. Definitely not it. It's okay. We'll use it later. I just don't know what I want there. Well, okay. It will present itself. As you can see, this is what does happen. I tried to finish something for you guys, but I'm not able to because the right thing isn't presenting itself. It's not looking good. It's not what I want. I want something smaller, something brighter. I have my go-to gold, but it's the wrong color. No, that is definitely the wrong color. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it, I think, because I just think I'm done with that for now. I'll find the right thing, and it'll be okay. So, all right, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm not sure when you'll see this. Hopefully you see it on Wednesday. It's our Wednesday work on it. Well, it's good. This is going to be a Stack Your Stash probably and a craft with me. So probably not the other. So anyway, have a wonderful week. And hopefully the next time I see you, we will be on our weekend crafting with the Vintage Paper Girl. And we'll be working, please, fingers crossed, that it is the Marie Antoinette book that I said I'd be making out of a 12 by 12 paper pad and a, what do you call it, a box. So this is the project coming up. Oh, I'm going to be putting some of these giant paper placemats in there. I think these are as a centerpiece. Aren't these gorgeous? Oh, we have new kits like this in the shop, so go look for those because it's going to go in here. Look at this. Oh, yes. Yummy, 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 because this is the Marie Antoinette one I'm talking about from Avec Amour, and Stamperie, I believe, is the company. And we're going to be using I'm using a popsicle box. You can use whatever you want. No, I'm using a cone box, but junk mail. Not junk mail. Junk from your closet, out of your garbage. Use and reuse. This is a use and reuse project, okay? So anyway, that is coming for the weekend crafting. Fingers crossed. That's what happens. If you don't see it, it's because I didn't have enough energy to do it. But we'll see. I'm feeling a bit better. Not 100% yet, but I'm trying to get there. So, all right, you guys. See you soon. I love you all. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.